Welcome to my YouTube channel. YouTube finally cut me my very first check. For reference, this took over a year. In fact, it took 16 months. And I've got about 1,400 subscribers now. I've got over 100 videos, and I've probably spent well over 1,000 hours creating this content. So how much did YouTube pay me? $100.59. So I'm absolutely rolling in the cents. And if you do the math and you figure I spent about 1,000 hours developing content for my channel, then how much did I earn? 10 cents per hour. So it's a bit of a pay cut from what I'm used to, but I don't do this for the money. And that's part of why I wanted to share today. So even though 10 cents an hour is pretty modest earnings for anyone, things have been improving rapidly. So I want you to listen to the end. So you might be wondering what I've done with all these massive earnings. I didn't run out and buy a Ferrari or anything like that. As I've mentioned before, this channel is not for profit. I set up direct deposit, so these funds will go directly to our donor advised funds. And from there, they can only go to nonprofits and charities. Hopefully my YouTube earnings will continue to grow so that we can actually make some meaningful donations to charity. As I've mentioned before, I'm not doing this for the money. So why am I doing it? I'm doing it to help you with what we've learned and what's worked for us so that you can do the same. After my total hip replacement last year, I noticed that there was both a lack of information as well as a lot of inconsistent information out there. So I tried to fill that gap. And now my hip vlog has over 20 videos, and I've helped thousands of people across the globe who are either facing or recovering from total hip replacement. Hip replacement surgery is very common. So if you know someone facing or recovering from total hip replacement, please share my channel with them. I've had a new car on order now for almost 3 years. And I noticed there was a lack of information, especially for North American buyers. So I've tried to fill that gap as well, and now have over 15 Lotus Emira videos. If you like cars, I hope you'll check them out. But I'm just now starting to build content on the things that I'm most excited about. Helping folks like you succeed financially, to raise your kids into financially responsible adults, to build strong family and community bonds, to live active and healthy lives, and to succeed in your career. It's going to be tough building out all this new content and getting it noticed, so I have to keep my eye on the long game. I know it will work eventually. For example, this recent video only has 168 views so far. That's in stark comparison to some of my videos which have over 10,000 views. But I'm building evergreen content, and I know things will grow over time if I focus on helping people and building quality content. Everyone can benefit from this content, so I hope you'll not only subscribe now, but also tell your friends and family so they can do the same. You never know, but sometimes sharing that small thing ends up making a huge difference in someone's life. So what do I get out of all this? Well, obviously, it feels really good to help other people, and it seems like a good use of my time in retirement. Recently, someone said my channel seems to be all about me, and so I wanted to address that. And I'm going to go ahead and just read something because I want to get it right. So there is obviously some truth to that, but it's tricky following the guidelines for a successful channel without it appearing so. What I mean by that is, for example, job one is you need thumbnails that people will click on, and there are very specific data and advice that thumbnails should contain your image for recognition, that it should be a certain size, and that you should be smiling, etc. It's incredible, but there's some very, very specific advice on this, and YouTube also has automatic algorithms that will provide you sample thumbnails from videos that you upload. So if you don't build thumbnails that are going to get clicks, then you're really wasting your time building out the content because nobody's going to see it. I'm actually very uncomfortable being on camera and with my face on most of my video thumbnails. But if my thumbnails aren't getting clicks, then people aren't seeing my content. So I've had to get used to it. So I'm doing my best to balance these things, but I guess I just have to accept that some viewers will get the wrong impression, and I hope that I'm making the best decisions to reach and help the most people. Okay, so we've reached the end of the video, and I promised to tell you how things are picking up for my channel. In March, I earned $45. That's a 450% increase. So if you figure I spent about 100 hours building out content instead of 10 cents per hour, now I'm earning 45 cents per hour. Pretty good, huh? So thanks for watching and for being a subscriber to my channel. And please, the absolute best way to get the word out to other people is to just share this stuff with your friends and family and coworkers, etc. So please share my content wherever it's appropriate, whether it be stuff about finances, about family, about total hip replacement, or even about cars if you like cars. Please share those videos and help me spread the word. And if you'd like to explore any of these topics in more depth, then please join my new Facebook group.